Hey travelers, welcome back to another episode of Canadian Star Wars Outpost, and as always, if you're new to the channel, my name is Greg, and I would really appreciate a like and subscribe to help my YouTube channel grow, to let YouTube know I'm making okay videos. So today we're going to take a look at something that's very new to my collection. I purchased my first one last week, and it just arrived a couple of days ago, and you can clearly see it right to my left here, but it is a Gentle Giant statue. But let's open this guy up, take a closer look, and see if it's worth a purchase. Welcome back, travelers. So let's take a look at this guy up close. So I'm gonna just pop the box up right here. So it is a 1/6 statue from Gentle Giant, part of the Milestone collection of Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Revenge of the Sith. So on the front here, we just have a straight on look of what the statue looks like. And if we rotate the box, just another view of Obi-Wan and how the statue looks. And on the back, we just have a more in detail description of Obi-Wan and the character. And on the bottom here, it kind of just describes of how the model is made, 3D printed and stuff like that. And then just on this side, another view just from a different angle. So I will go over the price of this guy first before I crack it open. So we'll just put it aside here. But yeah, I kind of found a loophole. So I've been following a couple YouTubers myself. And kind of getting insights on these statues, and the one thing I was told was to not buy these brand new, because it seems that Gentle Giant statues lose their value just like a car. As soon as they're off the lot, they're not worth as much. But I did some research, I really looked into it, so I was kind of looking all over eBay, seeing if I could find one at a decent price, and a lot of people sell these brand new at a little bit lower than the cost or a little bit higher than the cost. And I found a couple of used ones of different characters, but I decided if I was going to buy one of these and it wasn't something that I wanted to continue with, I'd at least want something that was, a character that I really appreciate. So I decided to go with an Obi-Wan one. I found a couple online, on Facebook too, that were a little bit cheaper, but I ended up deciding to check Amazon. So if you're in Canada and you kind of are into the Gentle Giant stuff, Amazon is a wonderful place to look, because this guy is brand new. And I got it for about 60% off what Gentle Giant's asking on their website. So when you look at Gentle Giant, I'll pop it all up here. But when you look at Gentle Giant, this statue retails around $300. And then plus shipping and import fees, you're probably looking around 450 bucks Canadian. And on Amazon, I got it for about 200 bucks, around there, with free shipping. So if you are looking for something like this in the Gentle Giants figures, now again, Amazon doesn't sell all of them, but they do have a good amount of them at a pretty reasonable price. But yeah, so let's crack this guy open and take a first glance at this. So when you first pop this guy open, you're going to get your certification of authenticity. So I have 169 out of 1,000. See if that's cleared up for you, which I think is always neat. So one thing about Gentle Giant statues is that they only make so many of them, so I find that kind of neat too. So you kind of have a piece of you have a rare piece out of a certain amount. But it comes in a big styrofoam container, so we're going to slide this out. So yeah, I've been following. If you guys want more kind of info on this stuff, this is my first one that I've been collecting. Like I said, I'm brand new to this. I'm not sure if this is an avenue I'm going to keep going down. But Star Wars Collected, big shout out to Jonathan, has been making a lot of videos of these, and it's kind of where I got all my information from. So he, like he said, one of his golden rules is to never spend more or buy these things brand new. So he always, he has them coming in, getting them at a, more reasonable price. Some of them used, but again, if you're going down that route, always take in mind and look in. Ask your seller about certain questions and this and that, because obviously you don't want to receive pieces that are completely broken or this, that, and the other. So, there's always those risks, but, if you can find deals like I did on Amazon and get something kind of brand new, then seems like it's worth it. So, anyways, this is all cut. See if I can pop this off nice and easily. And I don't know if I have the front or the back here. It looks like I missed a spot. Alright, so it looks like I have the back side. Some things are kind of stuck in here, as you can kind of see. but I will pick the camera up and kind of show you what I'm looking at. All right, so when you first open this, guys, Gentle Giant statues are much different than Sideshow, so you don't get all the little pieces or, you know, movements. I'm sure some of them do. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I don't know all of the info, but this is kind of what you're looking at. So you have your base and Obi-Wan right here, and a kind of extra part for his lightsaber. So we'll take this all out and prop it up. So you have your lightsaber, the blue lightsaber from Obi-Wan. And we got our base. This is pretty hefty, actually. This weighs a couple pounds. But yeah, here's your base. So we'll take a quick look at the base up close with a couple points inside. So again, everything's labeled for you on the bottom. So I have 169 out of 1,000. And if we take a look real close, we have our broken battle droid. I'm wondering when this scene is depicted from the movie. I mean, if I was to really think about it, it couldn't be in the first scene. I mean, it could possibly be part of Grievous's shuttle but I'm pretty sure Obi-Wan has his robes on there, so not 100% sure, but we'll take Obi-Wan out. So, Obi-Wan up close, just kind of see his details. We'll do more of a quick roundabout on this guy, but kind of what you're looking at here. So like I said, this just has the point here that you just insert onto the stage. So Obi-Wan here. All right, so there we have it. So I will again take another shot of this and get you guys down here and kind of show you what we're looking at here. All right, everyone, so here is the statue all set up. So I will just do a quick overview of the statue itself. Again, don't have a Lazy Susan, so it's a little bit hard for me to spin on it. But my first impressions, for the price point, I'm going to have to agree with Star Wars Collected. I don't think I would pay full price for this guy. It is really well done, but just for the money-wise, for what Gentle Giant's asking as a whole, I don't think it really hits those price points. But yeah, if you can find this somewhere used or somewhere discounted, then it's definitely worth it. And for the amount I paid for it, I think for the price that I paid for it is well along that. But if we take a closer up look, for my first impressions, this is I'm very impressed. We'll put it that way. So even just the textures in the tunic, so you have these striped lines here. Everything's grooved out really nice, and it looks like that kind of loose fabric that Obi-Wan would be wearing. Looks really nice, and even just on the boots, so if we come over on to the left side here, you can see the detail of paint that they use to try and give a more realistic leather. So I think that looks really beautiful, and we can move up onto just even the belt with the food capsules here. So we have the, just the textures and even just the little small details that he has on there. And we'll kind of spin this around as best as I can. But for an overall look, like, you got the dirt and the grime, he looks like he's been busy fighting in Revenge of the Sith. So just the detail and the quality that you're paying for as a resin piece looks really nice. And like I said, even the colors. So if we even look at the destroyed battle droid at the bottom here, right? So just the details of, the battle damage here and here. And like, I like that they added these little extra textures in here. So, just the colors of the wires that stand out and the battle damage from him getting slashed down by Obi-Wan and just being destroyed looks really nice. And the base itself got some decent weight to it, and just even the just the details in the plate itself look really nice. Yeah, if I was to pick a scene from the movie, I mean, this could be when he's fighting Grievous, but I don't really think he ever interacts with battle droids then, so I would have to say it's part of Grievous' ship. But yeah, just the little details, and this looks pretty close to Ewan McGregor. It's not 100% accurate, but I mean, for the price that you're paying, like, this isn't a picture sculpt. It looks really nice though, just the details in the hands, like you can see the different colors from the nails, and just even the hilt itself, right? Like, just overall, pretty impressed with how it looks. But yeah, like I said, I don't think I would pay full price for these guys, but it is something I'm kind of interested in collecting and might look down the road to get a couple more. They are very neat pieces, but can be pricey. So, I mean, if you're looking at Hot Toys and Sideshow, you're paying a much heavier premium price for that stuff. But again, they probably have a little bit finer details. Again, I'm new to the Gentle Giant kind of statues, so let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. But I believe Hot Toys has a lot more options where you can pose them in different ways, where Gentle Giant will be more of just these hard statue like poses. So, but that's everything for me today, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and hopefully I'll get another one of these soon, and we'll do another video. But again, thanks again, and have a wonderful day.